Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Last time we talked about minor impurity, things that can break ablution. We say things that break ablution, urine, stool, passing wind. So if you have ablution and then one of these things happen, if you go to bathroom for urine or stool, or even if you pass wind, gas from stomach, this means that you break your ablution. This means that you break your ablution. So if you want to if you want to pray or if you want to recite the Holy Quran, so you have to do ablution again. You have to do ablution again. Number two, if you go into deep sleeping. Number two, if you go into deep sleeping, so it means that you broke your ablution. Number three, if you eat camel's meat. If you eat camel's meat, it means that you break your ablution. You break your ablution. Number four, if you touch a private part, even if you touch the private part of a baby without a barrier, if you clean a baby and you touch the private part of a baby, this means that you break your ablution. You broke your ablution, so you have to do ablution again. If you want to pray, if you want to recite the Holy Quran, you have to do ablution again. You have to do ablution again. These things, they call it minor impurity. If they happen, you have to take ablution. You have to do ablution. Now come to major impurity. Major impurity. What are the things that cause major impurity? There are some things, if they happen, you have to take a bath. Again, there are some things, if they happen, you have to take a bath. You must take a bath. Number one is sexual intercourse. As we said, if the private part of a man touches a private part of a woman, both of them, the man and the woman, must take a bath. The man and the woman must take a bath. This is number one. Number two, ejaculation. We said, what is ejaculation? That the liquid comes out quickly, strongly from private parts with pleasure and by any means. So this may happen on purpose or it may happen while sleeping. If it happened on purpose or if it happened while sleeping, you must take a bath. You must take a bath. Okay? And we said in Ramadan, if someone is sleeping in Ramadan after Dhuhr or after us, and while sleeping, there is ejaculation. When he gets up, of course, he must take a bath to be able to pray. But his fasting is still valid, or her fasting is still valid? Yes, it's still valid. The fasting is still valid. But if the person, while fasting, he made ejaculation on purpose, of course, it's haram, and the fasting is no longer valid. Is no longer valid. But anyway, we are talking here about the issue of taking a bath. We say that if this happened on purpose or if this happened while sleeping, the person must take a bath. And if there is something which is called the pre-seminal, maybe the man or the woman find the sticky drops in the private part. Maybe the person finds sticky drops in the private part. If the person just finds some sticky drops in the private part, he must take a bath? No, there is no need to take a bath. There is no need to take a bath. But the person removes these sticky drops. The person removes these sticky drops, and when the person wants to have ablution or wants to pray, sorry, when the person wants to pray or to recite the Holy Quran, he is having ablution. He needs to have ablution. He needs to have ablution. But he doesn't take a bath. There is no need to take a bath. Now we come to number three. Number three, menstruation and postnatal bleeding. We said postnatal bleeding when the woman gives a birth to a baby. So when the woman finishes her menstruation or finishes her postnatal bleeding, she must take a bath. She must take a bath. Okay? And after this, she starts normally praying. She starts fasting. She starts to have intercourse with the husband, everything go back to normal life. But there is an issue. Some women have something which is called false menstruation. In Arabic, it's called istihada. Istihada, what is istihada? It's called false menstruation. Some women complain that they have this false menstruation. Some women, when after they take a bath and everything is okay, she's fresh and she takes a bath. After this, she finds some yellowish or reddish spots. The woman may find some yellowish or reddish spots. In this case, this woman who has this case, she takes a bath every time? No, she doesn't take a bath. There is no need to take a bath. It's enough to go to the bathroom to remove these spots. It's enough to go to the bathroom to remove these spots. And then when she wants to pray or when she wanted to recite the Holy Quran, she is having ablution. She is having ablution. So again, we say that normally when the woman finishes her menstruation, when the woman finishes her postnatal bleeding, she takes a bath. Some women has a problem. What is it? That they suffer from something which is called istihada in Arabic language. In English, it means false menstruation. That after taking a bath and starting to pray and everything is okay, she finds some yellowish or reddish spots. So what can she do? In this case, she can remove these spots, and after this, she is having ablution. It's enough to have ablution when she wants to pray or recite the Holy Quran. This will come to the issue of how to take a bath. How to take a bath. Number one, of course, you say this as usual. You have intention in your heart. Then you say Bismillah. Then you wash private part 3 times with your left hand. And it's a general rule in Islam that when we are in the bathroom, when we clean private part, we use our left hand. But when we eat, or when we drink, or when we shake hand with someone, we use our right hand. So when we eat, when we drink, when we shake hand with people, we use our right hand. This is a general rule in Islam. So again, about the steps of taking a bath. Again, number one, intention. You say Bismillah. You wash private part 3 times with your left hand. Then you wash your hand. Then you make ablution. Then you pour water to your body, beginning with right side, the left side, beginning from up to down. Okay, and you have to make sure that water touch the root of the hair. You have to make sure that the water touches the root of the hair. So if the woman, for example, if the woman is having, here I show you pictures. If the woman is having plaits, can you see the picture? If the woman is having plaits, okay, or if the woman is having dreadlocks. Again, if the woman is having plaits, as you see in this picture, if the woman is having plaits, or if the woman is having dreadlocks, is it a must for the woman to undo the dreadlocks or to undo the plait? No, there is no need. There is no need. But at least when you pour water to the head, make sure that water touches the root of the hair. Make sure that water touches the root of the hair. But there is no need to undo your plait or to undo your dreadlocks. There is no need. It's enough that you pour water to the hair and make sure that water touches the root of the hair. Make sure that water touches the root of the hair. And for menstruating woman, if the woman needs more details about how to take a bath, at the time of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, a woman came to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and asked him how to take a bath after menstruation. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught this woman that he told her that you get water, you add any good smell to water, you add any good smell to water, anything available to you in the house, perfume or anything available to you in the house. After this, you pour water to your body. If you have braids, as we said before, if you have braids or dreadlocks, is it a must you undo them? No, there is no need. Just make sure that water touches the root of your hair. After this, as Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told the woman, you can take a piece of cotton and you add any good smell to the piece of cotton, and you trace the blood. You trace the blood. You make sure that you clean the place of the blood. You make sure that you clean the place of the blood. After this, we come to the issue that if the woman is menstruating, if there is a menstruating woman, can she recite the Holy Quran? If there is a menstruating woman, can she recite the Holy Quran? Before we answer this question, we need to look at these three things. This is what, of course, this is Mus'haf. This is Mus'haf, the book of the Holy Quran. And this is explanation in Arabic. And this is explanation in English. This is explanation in English. So for the menstruating woman, can she touch the Mus'haf? The scholars say it's better to use a barrier, to use when the menstruating woman want to touch, to read, to recite the Holy Quran, and she wants to touch the Mus'haf, it's better to use a barrier, like gloves, like a piece of clean handkerchief, a piece of cloth, a piece of water, a piece of paper, any barrier. So if the woman wants to recite the Holy Quran, she can use a barrier and to open the Mus'haf. Or she can recite the Holy Quran from the explanation in Arabic or in English. So can the menstruating woman open the explanation in Arabic? Yes, you can. Can she open the explanation in English? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Can she recite the Holy Quran? Can she recite the Holy Quran and open or recite it from her mobile? Yes, she can. She can recite it from her mobile. Can she open the Mus'haf with a barrier and recite it? Yes, she can. So for the menstruating woman, she can do everything. She can recite the Holy Quran, but when she opens the Mus'haf, open it with a barrier. She can open the explanation in Arabic. She can open the explanation in English. She can mention Allah. She can attend the Islamic class. She can do everything. She can do everything. Only when she touched the Mus'haf, the book of the Holy Quran, she used a barrier. Okay? It's when she opened the Mus'haf, it's recommended for her to use a barrier to open the Mus'haf. Okay? This about ablution. This about the points of ablution. And what is related to the issue of ablution. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.